Okay, hi, Anson Garcia here with UC Tier 2 Engineering, and I'm going to be going over UCCaaS Jabber for iPhone 911 demo. All right, just a bit of history. About a year ago, I did another demo like this to prove that when you dialed 911 from the iPhone Jabber client, or at that time it was called the mobile client, that it would indeed use the Jabber client, so it would use whatever routing that you had in your CUCM configured in CUCM. So if you were roaming around the building, that could be a problem. Obviously, if you were VPN'd in, that could be a problem and things like that. So something new that I stumbled upon that I'm going to demo for you and explain here. So quick review. Let's look at the logical real quick, just so you get familiar with what's going on here. CUCM, UCCaaS stuff, and then we're going to particularly be looking at Jack right here. So Jack has a business phone, business IP phone. His number is 972-725-0369. And then he has an iPhone that has a mobile identity to his number, so he's got single number reach and mobile connect and all that cool stuff that you've seen in other demonstrations. And he's got the Jabber, the latest version of Jabber on here. And then his number is 832-492-7860. That's his cell number. All right. All right. So let's take a look at what's next here. Let's see, CUCM. I got 8.5 with the latest cop files. Jabber 8.65, let's bring that up and let's wake that iPhone up here. You're going to be seeing this in the demos. Here's my iPhone. Here's Jack's iPhone here. This is his Jabber client, right? You can go back here and you can go, this is a home, this is home. So just, you guys are unfamiliar with how I do demos. This is just a remote screen for an iPhone, and we're using the Jabber, Cisco Jabber client there. And I just wanted to show you what version I'm running here. Let's go down. Let's go to about 8.65, 18.781. All right, that's what we're using here. And I better hurry. It looks like I have a low battery there. Okay, and then the Jabber for iPhone configuration. Okay, let's go take a look at Call Manager. And here's all the demo phones. Let's do description, contain, and I'm going to search for everything that has Jack in it. There's Jack's phone. There's Jack's Cupsy client when he's using the soft client. And then there's that iPhone right here. Okay, so let's take a look at that. And particularly what I want to show you is for each device, there is this thing called the product-specific configuration information. And this has specific configuration for that particular device, hard device or soft device. And in our case, what we're going to be looking at today is this field right here, this emergency numbers. So we're going to be doing a couple of demos of putting things in this field and taking them out, specifically the number 911. All right, so just wanted to show you that. And let's see, do I have anything else I need to review? I reviewed that emergency number, and now we're going to go through the 911 calling. So I'm going to do two demos here. One demo is going to be with no emergency number configured. In other words, you will see nothing here. I will take that out and save it and do all that jazz, and then we'll test a 911 call. That is going to use whatever's configured in the CUCM route patterns, right? So whatever's configured, go out SIP trunk, or go out local gateway, or whatever. It's going to act, feel, and route just like if it were a SIP phone connected, wired, or wirelessly to the call manager. Call manager is not going to treat it any differently. And then we're going to do a second demo, which is going to be, we're going to call 911 with the emergency number configured with 911, the number 911. This will pass the number over to the mobile phone and use the cell service provider, as you will see in the demonstration. Let's get started. Okay, we are going to dial 911, and this time we have nothing configured in the emergency numbers. So let's take a look at that real quick. Here's the iPhone configuration, and down here on the product specific configuration, right here, let's go down and we should see emergency numbers. Right here, we see nothing in that field. So nothing in that field basically means use your call routing in your communication manager. So whatever call routing we have configured in your communication manager, go at SIP trunks or what have you, that's going to that is what's going to happen in this particular demonstration. So here's our iPhone right here. Here's Jack's iPhone. You can see his DN number right there. That's his business DN number. Let's dial 911. Let's dial. I'm going to put it on speaker right away.
Please consult your directory and call again, or ask your operator for assistance. This is a recording.
Okay, you see clearly that that call has failed. Now, the call has failed because in my configuration, in my CUCM configuration, I do not have a route pattern for 911. Okay, typically we would have a route pattern for 911 and 9911 to make sure and go out to SIP trunks or local PSTN gateway or what have you. That's not what I'm demonstrating today. So I just wanted to show you that that's using the CUCM and using the route patterns in the CUCM. So, okay, now we're going to dial 911, and let's take a look at the product-specific configuration layout again. And you can see clearly now in the emergency numbers field, I have 911. Now I've already updated the config and applied it, and my iPhone Jabber client is ready to go. So let's try this again. Let's dial 911 and see what we get.
Living County 911, do you need police, fire, or EMS?
Hi, this is Anson Garcia with Verizon. I'm doing a 911 test call from this PBX, and my number should be 832-492-7860. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, I will be making one last test call here in a few minutes. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye now.
Bye.
Okay, now you saw that looked a little bit different, and now look on the screen here. We have this emergency call mode. We have this back button. So what happened here is it used the cell. I used my mobile phone and my mobile number to make the 911 call. So my number, remember, is 832-492-7860. Remember, Jack Sparrow's business number, as we saw prior, is a 972 number. So again, this number went through. It used my mobile number, and then I can tell I'm in this emergency call mode here, and I can dial 911 again if I want to. This is going to use again my mobile phone, not my Jabber client. Even though I initiated the call on my Jabber client, it flipped over and started using my mobile phone. So let's go back here, and it just goes back to my home screen here. I'd have to bring up my Jabber client again. And remember, this is where I started from. There's my 972-725-0369. And as you heard, I did indicate my number that I should be coming from, which was 832-492-7860. And the operator, the PSAP operator, did say that that was correct. All right.